feel like, okay, I checked out of the relationship even though they didn't. Like, for instance, like, okay, well, I've been told them I wanted to break up, but they didn't choose to leave, or they wanted to stay in it, but I was done.
No, I think,
so I didn't. You know what I'm saying? But
no,
you have people like that.
But I
who
think
feel
those,
like I checked out and they didn't.
Those people are liars.
Wait, so
those people are liars. All of them. You didn't check out the relationship. If you checked out the relationship, you'd have been broke up.
that's not.
That is true.
No, it's not.
That is true. You held on to something for a reason. Then why did you?
Sometimes
Then
people
why
are
did
just
you
afraid
cheat?
of letting go.
Then you
of
cheated.
something.
Then you cheated, and
But
it's not.
we didn't say. But we said checked out. You say if you were checked out, you would have been gone. That's
Yes, if you check out of a relationship. See, this is the thing that I think some people rationalize in themselves when they hurt other people. Just because you checked out, that doesn't have nothing to do with that person's feelings and what they thought was going on in your relationship. Because at the end of the day, they thought they were still in a relationship with you. If you checked out, you owed it to them to break up with them. If you checked out,
you know what? No, let me explain something to you. Okay, for instance,
you
in my
did.
marriage,
So you don't feel like you owe it to
I don't
them?
talk about my marriage often, but in my marriage, my husband refused to go to counseling. He refused to work on our marriage. He refused to do a lot of things. And I told him, I said I wasn't going to file for divorce because I believe that when I went before God, when I vowed to marry him, I didn't just marry him. I promised God that I was going to honor my husband.
Right.
So listen to me. When I did make all the faces you want, you gonna listen. Rub your knee. Don't rub your knee.
I did nothing.
I'm gonna watch
Rub
his
that
faces while you.
Rub that one right there.
I did nothing.
Because I want you to be comfortable.
I'm
and
comfortable.
Usually when you massage your knee, you be quiet.
I am comfortable.
You want me to rub
Go
your knee
ahead.
for you so you
No,
can be quiet? Okay.
I am comfortable.
So listen, my husband cheated in our marriage. He did everything he could possibly do to dishonor our marriage. But I made a vow and a covenant with God that I was going to honor their marriage. And I didn't do anything wrong. But I let him file for divorce. I stood right there flat-footed in that courtroom. And when that man asked me, he said, what do you want out of this marriage? I said, I want my daddy's name. Because it's the only man I know that was going to love me. I ain't asked for nothing out of our bank account. I ain't asked for nothing out of that house. I ain't asked nothing from that sorry behind man. I wanted my daddy's name. You can take your name and you can go. But I didn't want nothing from him because I honored my vows.
Okay.
With that being said, I did what I was supposed to do while he cheated. And he did what he was supposed to do. He checked out of the marriage. But the Bible even says that when you abandon the marriage, I was free.
Wait, hold on.
The paperwork is the paperwork. But even in the Bible, he abandoned the marriage.
Hold on.
I was free to go.
Okay.
Amen.
Okay.
I was free to go.
Hold on. I get that you was free to go, but I think you completely missed and went into your soliloquy off of something that is in agreement to tell a story that's in agreement with what I said. What I said was the person that has checked out owes it to the other person to leave. So if he cheated, if he says he checked out, as you said, you was in, he owed it to you to leave prior to. Because like Angel was like, sometimes, if you check out and this, then the third, and they'll give you that excuse. Nah, they lying. That person is a liar. Say, you cheated. Get on. Because I tell people this all the time. I'm from the school to get the fuck on. If you don't want to be here, if you don't want to do something or whatever, if you feel like you need to go someplace else and get whatever else you need to get at this tender age I'm at, then you need to go. I don't need to waste my time. And then if I feel as though you're not the person, I need to go. I need to respect you enough to be out. Now, in my past 20s, 30, yes, I have cheated. Okay. So that's why I think for selfish reasons, it wasn't anything that anybody did that made me say, yo, this, that, and the third. No, like, shoot, I had been a cheater since high school. To be honest,
you've been horny for a long time.
Hey, listen,
not a cheater since high school.
Sometimes the truth.
That's wild.
I'm just because in high school I didn't respect relationships. I didn't respect them. I didn't.
High school relationships don't count.
Exactly. So that's why I don't allow my kids to get in relationships in high school.
Yeah, they don't count.
You can have somebody you have conversation with, you can go out on a date with, but we ain't doing no relationships.
Yeah.
So you don't think high school relationships are like training?
No.
Or
No.
like
You
Now,
don't.
I
You,
have
no. The
gone
reason
to some
being,
people-
you don't know who you are, and I don't know who I am. So all we're gonna do is end up hurting each other and messing up each other's early lives, because ain't nothing worse than, and I watch it because I work in the school system. Ain't nothing worse than a kid that just got their heart broke. And now they can't function in the classroom. Mm-hmm. They can't function in their sports because a relationship at that age, at the adolescent age or the teenage age, that's adolescent. We are not equipped to deal with there's people in their 30s, 40s that can't deal with their damn feelings. And you asking a 16, 15, 17-year-old to deal with the fact that somebody is cheating on them. I know a kid, I don't know him, I hear stories. The girl that he dates cheats on him all the time. I'm talking about all the time. He keeps going back and he keeps going back and he keeps going back and he keeps going back. And she keeps doing it, keeps doing it, keeps doing it, keeps doing it. And every time he's hurt, he's down for a minute, suffers in every aspect of his life, then he snaps back, gets with her again, and then it happens all over again. It's a constant cycle.
Right, because
but that's what I'm saying. Like I don't. No, I'm just saying. Like, and that's why I'm saying. Like, I think that the issue is in that sense. And we kind of got this got a little bit off the rails here, but at that age, they're just not equipped to. We're just not equipped to deal with our feelings at that stage in our lives. Like to know, shoot, at my age now, I can't deal with heartbreak.
I was just going to say heartbreak at any age
it's just
it's detrimental.
It's detrimental.
But the
I
older
broke
you are,
up with somebody last year, and it was detrimental.
And you know what?
To me, like it was detrimental, and I was 45 last year because I thought this person was actually my person, and I was deceived because I felt like if you was going to come into my life and cause all of this, you could have just left me alone.
Right.
Not saying that was his intent. I don't know what his, but if you were going to do this in the end, you clearly could have just left me alone.
Right.
You could have just left me alone.
See, now that I ain't gonna lie, that statement, I think that statement sometimes it bothers me a little bit.
You could have just not.
No, I'm gonna say why it bothers me a little bit. That statement bothers me a little bit because I don't think, just like a person has to take accountability for the actions that they do. So yes, he should have taken accountability for his actions. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you don't have malicious intent when you start out. You know what I'm saying? So to say, so that statement to say, you could have just left me alone. Well, I didn't know that this would be something that this was a decision that I was going to make at the time in which I was courting you. I was genuine in those moments. I was being genuine in those moments. Something happened over time through us dealing with each other in our relationship for however long the relationship was that had me change or had me not respect the relationship, because I don't want you to divulge whatever happened, but because I didn't respect the relationship enough to where you feel like you should have just left me, you should have just let me be. I think a lot of times people don't go out. Yes, there are some people who go in it with malicious intent.
Yes, that is very true.
I just want to smash. Mm-hmm. But is that malicious intent, or is that a person that can't tell you the truth? And I think 9 times out of 10, women say they want the truth, but they don't really want the truth. I don't think people want the truth.
I won't even agree with that.
No, I don't. No, Chanel. Hold on, Chanel. Let me finish because no, stop. The reason I say that, because what you're going to say, and me and you have had a discussion before, you speak from the mindset of a person who